Hello, 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 my lovelies. It is Talk Radio, TAWK Radio with your hostess Cypher Kai on the ones and twos tonight. It is Freaky fucking Fridays. I'm going to start the fucks flying from early. Guess what? Now, I've been instructed by some people to not curse tonight, to take time tonight, to be easy tonight. I don't know what episode they think this is. We've not overhauled the show yet. It is Freaky fucking Fridays. I apologize to those of you who are sitting on the lines waiting for me to come on. I was having a very intense conversation with someone just now, and so I had to come on a few seconds late, but I'm here now. So tonight we got some music queued up. We're going to be talking about the continuation of the ABCs of Sex series, the letter I. We're up to the letter I. Tonight I also have two articles that you guys sent me for my opinion. Apparently you're liking this new segment of the show where at the end of the Freaky Fridays, I discuss some sexually related stories, headlines, and articles you guys send me and get very opinionated. And tonight the ones I'm almost certain are going to be very turned up because just from the glancing of the article, I like to read everything live on the air together. But I glanced the headlines of the articles. I think they have something to do with pedophiles of some sort. And those of you who know me, you're familiar with the platform, you know that the only proclivity that is not welcome here on the platform is pedophilia. Yes, you can do ass things, coochie things, oral things, fetish things, cut things, burn things, lick things, suck things. But what you cannot do on this particular platform is let me know in any way, shape or form, man or woman, that you're a pedophile. You are not welcome here. You're not welcome here. And I will make your life very uncomfortable. But anyway, based on the headlines, I think it's going to be some heavy articles later on, which I will give you guys my opinion on because I'm extremely opinionated, me and my big mouth in it. So also, I'm going to play some music, pull the stats from last week to see which countries made the biggest movement from last week to this week. And I think I've got several different genres of music in here in no particular order. I hope I pulled enough songs. I'm not even sure. But we will talk about the ABCs of Sex series. Normally we start talking about the topic of the evening around 30 minutes in to the show. So I'm going to do that around 8:30. If you want to chime in, leave any feedback or commentary about what you're hearing. You don't have access to me on my private lines. It is 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. That went out with the link that went out. Also, if you're an international talker, we love having you here. Shout out to you. You can send your commentary via Facebook, facebook.com/TAWKRADIO. In the messenger section, I can see that back and forth. If I'm not responding to you guys' messages very quickly, there's several different platforms I'm reading messages from, and it's just me here. We're starting over from scratch, so I'm playing everything tonight. Hostess, DJ, everything. So I'll get to it as soon as I can see it. Okay. So I just wanted to get all of those things out and off the air, off my chest. I'm sorry, off the air. Lord, live, unscripted, uncensored, and unapologetic radio here. Grown-up conversations. Headphones are required. It's not a suggestion. It's a requirement. This is an acquired taste. If you're not into sexually explicit conversations and or profanity, this might not be for you. Feel free to move along to www.movethefuckon.com. All right. And Bob's your uncle. So the first song we're going to play tonight, let's see which order. I'm going to go upside, 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 upside. All right. Let's go upside. Let's go upside. The first one for the night is called Mode by SB Surfs Up here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
I'm back in my mode, yeah. I'm back in my mode, yeah. I'm back in my bag again. Back on my shit, about to kill it. Back in the kitchen, about to whistle. Fucking one time, nice meet you. Cost a lot of money for the feature. My fucking bitch, my sneakers. Falling on my hip like a beeper. All these diamonds in my rear watch. Still fucking hoes off the TikTok. My fucking bitch in my flip flops. Beat the pussy up like a beatbox. Fucking one time, nice meet you. Cost a lot of money for the feature. My fucking bitch, my sneakers. Falling on my hip like a beeper. All these diamonds in my rear watch. Still fucking hoes off the TikTok. My fucking bitch in my flip flops. Beat the pussy up like a beatbox. Drop phone ringing out the hood. I can read a bitch like a book. She ain't coming home, she took. Backseat slapping on the butt. All these diamonds ain't drippin', ain't it? Lips of hustle blue, she creepin', ain't it? I don't look at another ship. Daycare bustin' on the lip. Miffy grill the bottle, now I'm dunking on them. Lot of toe stepping, now I'm walking on them. Push pull up, yeah, I'm flexing on them. Something like a god, how I'm blessing on them. Something like a pimp without the limb. Y'all some peewees, y'all scrimps. Mine diamond shining real hard. Yeah, y'all shaking looking real dim. Got a lot of ink like a pen. Y'all niggas who never win. Tired of these niggas like the white folks. Not saving hoes, no hero. Doing on the scan like the Lego. Take a nigga shit like I'm Debo. Y'all nigga cool with being zeros. Snatch a bitch up, that's a repo. Fucking one time, a nice beach. Cost a lot of money for the feature. Might fuck a bitch, my sneakers. Falling on my hip like a beeper. All these diamonds in my rear watch. Still fucking hoes off the TikTok. Might fuck a bitch in my flip flops. Beat the pussy up like a beatbox. Fucking one time, a nice beach. Cost a lot of money for the feature. Might fuck a bitch, my sneakers. Falling on my hip like a beeper. All these diamonds in my rear watch. Still fucking hoes off the TikTok. Might fuck a bitch in my flip flops. Beat the pussy up like a beatbox. I'm back in my mode. I'm back in my mode. I'm back in my bag again. Back on my shit, about to kill. Back in the kitchen, about to whip. Kicking my flag, let it get. Fucking one time, a nice beach. Cost a lot of money for the feature. Might fuck a bitch, my sneakers. Falling on my hip like a beeper. All these diamonds in my rear watch. Still fucking hoes off the TikTok. Might fuck a bitch in my flip flops. Beat the pussy up like a beatbox. Fucking one time, a nice beach. Cost a lot of money for the feature. Might fuck a bitch in my sneakers. Falling on my hip like a beeper. All these diamonds in my rear watch. Still fucking hoes off the TikTok. Might fuck a bitch in my flip flops. Beat the pussy up like a beatbox.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays with your host, Cypher Kai, on www.tawkradio.com/shows. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting all kinds of messages in my face. Shout out from very early tonight to Anthony the Lift Driver. Anthony the Lift Driver. Shout out also to Venom Music. He's not in the public chat room yet. I know you guys love peeking in there and see what he's saying. I think he's got a session tonight. He's a producer. Might be on sometime later on. Shout out to all of my North Carolinians. Yes, I make up words here, damn it. Shout out to all of the international talkers as well, to all of the archivists who've been going back in to the archives, playing the episodes, sharing them around. Shout out also to my VIPs in the UK. What? Oh my God. The time zones that you guys are willing to stay on for, it's amazing. And shout out, special shout out also to the Australian listeners. It's the funniest thing. So it's been brought to my attention, I think I mentioned this on the show before, that talk radio on the Freaky Fridays that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States, the people in Australia that listen use me as their morning show, right? Because I think they're like 12 or 13 hours ahead of us. So they sit around with their coffee and their newspapers and they listen to me as like a morning broadcast. Why they want to hear all these kinky things so early in the morning, I don't know. But shout out to all of my Australians that listen to the show. You guys are amazing. What? I had somebody tuned in, texting me back and forth, I think through a translator last week from Slovenia. That was a lot of fun. You guys are amazing. The reach of where this is getting is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to continue to play some music here on the show. Tonight is a continuation of the ABCs of Sex series up to the letter I. And then, of course, in maybe the last half an hour or so of the show, I'll be touching on some articles you guys sent me in. If you want my commentary on sex-related articles, if you guys want to do that, you can send them in to me at, you know what? Use the contact us form on the website. Oh, Lord, I didn't even see that. Oh, Lord. Sorry, guys, my phone is on. Did not know my phone sounds were on. Live radio, unscripted and uncensored. Let me play some more music and tend to what's happening back here. This one I'm about to play is called You Two Love the Remix. Neo, Jeremiah, Queen Naja, and Little Durk here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Computer love, computer love. I don't want nobody. Keep on playing that walk from Cardi B, I know it's what. The way your grip my you know I noticed that. She ain't the type to get revenge, to get my homie sex. I told her come call me daddy. I ate that pussy like calamari and Calabasas. I subscribe to her OnlyFans. She tried to trick me, say I'm her only man. That's computer love. Can't nobody tell me who to love.
Give you all of my attention. It's straight shots, no champagne sipping tonight. It's that kind of night. At Netflix, do this massage. Better yet, turn that shit off. Cause I love to hear you cussing at me. Like, ooh, shit, baby, too deep. You never felt this feeling when I touch you.
TAWK Radio.
I never loved body like I love you. Hey, that's why I only want you to love. I don't want nobody else. Computer love, computer love. I only want you to love. I don't want nobody else.
You to love, I only want you to love. You should know nothing can break us. They be so mad when we make up. I could be out doing what the hot girls do, but I'd rather be laid up with you. So come and put that body right on top of mine. And when I ask you whose it is, you better say it's mine. Ooh, I could just spend my time with you forever. Feel so good when we together. It ain't nothing that you can't do. I'm giving my love to you.
I don't want nobody else. Nobody, nobody. I only want you to love. So nobody but you, babe. I don't want nobody else. Nobody. Ooh. I don't want nobody. Talking sick to my stomach, don't play about my woman now.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai on the ones and twos, playing DJ tonight and hostess and everything else in between. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out here with me this evening and rock out with me this evening. Shout out also to Mr. Jay Grant that is tuned into the show right now. Shout out also to Jason B that's tuned into the show as well. These are the VIPs who are letting me know that they're there. Also, if you guys want to reach out, leave any commentary on the show, feel free. 347-450-3958. 347-450-3958 is the number for you to reach and text me live. Text me live back and forth. Also, if you're an international talker who has something to say to me tonight in this naughty, naughty section of the show, facebook.com/TAWK Live Radio. Facebook.com/TAWKRADIO on Facebook, and message us there and I can see your things popping in my face. And I'll talk about what you're telling me once I can see it. So I'm here fumbling around trying to find out if I can find the stats from last week Friday to this week Friday to give a shout out to the countries that made the biggest movement. These are not the only countries that were tuned in, but these are just the ones that made the biggest movement from last week to this week. So we have the Russian Federation, Puerto Rico. You guys have made a massive movement from last week to this week. Did I do that properly? Let me see. Hold on. Listen, me and this tech stuff are not friends. I miss my interns dramatically. I do. Yes. So Russian Federation and Puerto Rico made the biggest movements from last week to this week. So we'll keep it in that vein now. So also, you guys, if you want to send in your questions to be read live on the air, questions with an S at TAWKradio.com. Also, if what I say has not scared you off, please though listen back to some archives. There's a few of them. I do tend to get very raunchy on the show, as far as the Fridays are very sexually explicit, but also on my Wednesday shows I'm very animated. I talk about a lot of political things, sometimes with profanity, sometimes not, but I'm very strong in my opinion. So again, if this is not something that has shaken you to your core and or turned you off and you'd like to advertise with us, showcase your wares, your services, your business, your whatever you got going on, feel free to hit us up with an email at sales@tawkradio.com. Also, you can hit us up in the contact us form on the website at www.tawkradio.com. Go into the contact us form, put your information there. It will go where it needs to go. All right, and Bob's your uncle. So let's continue here. It's getting closer and closer to the continuation of the ABCs of Sex series. The letter I. We're up to the letter I this evening. So next one's called Back to You. OT Genesis featuring Chris Brown and Charlie Wilson here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Hit me. Bongo, by the way. Ooh, somebody way that you make me feel, girl, something. Cruising down Rodeo, damn, I just had a deja vu. I used to buy those shoes, you know, Chanel, that new clutch, but fancy things came by love. Ooh, I'm spending all my time on you, doing all the things I said I wasn't. How did you make me fall for you? Then turn around and act like it wasn't nothing. Every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out, I keep coming back to you. Oh, babe. Every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out, I keep coming back to you.
I got bands, I got plans, all that ass, I'm a fan. How the hell you fit in them pants? Damn, G-Wagon wasn't enough. Last minute Rodeo came through in the clutch. No Uber, just a rape that was picking you up. Talk down, same nigga that was lifting you up. What's up? Rock with it, I'm lit it. My city, young, did it. Chanel got you covering up. Who else got you in the Gucci store running it up? Fuck with me.
Every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out, girl, you got me. I keep coming back to you. Oh, babe. Every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out,
TAWK Radio.
Feel like this could be real life. Got your Cartier looking real bright. Got your water running, real pipe. And I still pay the bill, right? Royal, and you so loyal. Plus you never go on dates, you spoil. Real slippery when wet, you oil. And you keep your shit real fresh, you foil. Rock with it, I'm lit it. My city, young, did it. Chanel got you covering up. Who else got you in the Gucci store running it up? Fuck with me.
every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out, girl, you got me. I keep coming back to you. Oh, babe. Every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out, I keep coming back to you.
You blow my mind, baby.
Girl, you knock me out.
You blow my mind, baby.
Girl, you knock me out.
Shamanaba tweet.
Every time I get it, every time I get it, every time I get out, I keep coming back to you. Oh, babe. Every time I get it, every time I get out, I keep coming back to you.
You blow my mind, baby. I feel alive, yeah.
Freaky Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kais on the ones and twos here on this Freaky Fridays ABCs of Sex series continuation, the letter I. Tonight we're going to talk about some kinky things that start with the letter I here on the show. I think I'm going to play one more song. Yeah, one more song before I start talking about all of the naughty things that we can find sexually that start with the letter I. Okay, so let's see. Yep. Okay. We got it. All right, live radio, unscripted, uncensored. I'm scripted and uncensored. Shout out to Tanasha, who's tuned in from Washington, D.C. Said it looks like a military zone over there. A lot of things are happening in the U.S., you guys. There was I'll save the political commentary for Wednesday. I will. Please go back and listen to the Wednesday show. I was telling a lot of information on there. There's a lot of things happening in the face of COVID. On the Wednesday show coming up, I'm going to be talking about affordable housing in New York City. I'm going to be talking about some of the things that these frustrated landlords are doing and experiencing across the country and across the world. I'll also be talking to you guys about some things to do with the stimulus package, your tax returns, and some other informational things. Don't be fooled, though. Even though I'm giving out information that's going to be useful to you, sometimes some things tend to piss me off, and sometimes the F-bombs do fly on the Wednesdays. Nothing sexually explicit on the Wednesdays, but the F-bombs can fly from time to time. It's not because I don't have a vocabulary and I cannot refrain from using things, but sometimes certain things in speaking and expressing thoughts for emphasis require a good fuck. That's my solution to everything. As you guys will notice when we're talking about what we're talking about this evening, I'm sure that will come out at some point. That's my stance on everything. Being a little facetious and sarcastic right now, but I'm just saying. Warning, warning, warning. We are overhauling the show at some point soon in the near future. It will be a little less profane, but just as opinionated and just as open in the dialogue. So I'm just letting you know what's the what and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so the next one I'm going to play here this evening, before I start talking about the topic, which is the ABCs of Sex series, the letter I, we're going to play No Caption by Mr. Carson Luders here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Waking up thinking about how we went last night, yeah. Young and I'm living it really like that, yeah. Imagine a bunch of pretty girls and a few of my guys. Imagine that, no caption. Don't gotta say it, I really live this life. Imagine that, take a picture, hold a frame, post up. No caption. Take a picture, hold a frame, post up. No caption. You know I'm on the way, all the way. Ain't no way down with a feeling, just imagine that. Take a picture, hold a frame, post up. No caption, you know I'm on the way, all the way. Ain't no way down with a feeling, just imagine that. Take a picture, hold a frame, no caption. I paint a picture, you know it's all HD, yeah. Ain't no decision, just come and live with me, yeah. Imagine a bunch of your pretty friends and a few of my guys. Imagine that, no caption. Don't gotta say it, I really live this life. Imagine that, take a picture, hold a frame, post up. No caption. Take a picture, hold a frame, post up. No caption. You know I'm on the way, all the way. Ain't no way down with a feeling, just imagine that. Take a picture, hold a frame, post up. No caption. You know I'm on the way, all the way. Ain't no way down with a feeling, just imagine that. Take a picture, hold a frame. No caption, no caption, no caption, no caption, yeah. No caption, no caption, no caption.
TAWK
No
Radio.
caption, no caption, yeah. No caption, no caption, no caption. You know I'm on the way, all the way. Ain't no way down with a feeling, just imagine that. Take a picture, no caption, no caption, no caption, no caption, yeah. No caption, no caption.
TAWK Radio with your host Cypher Kai on the ones and twos. Broadcasting from New York City for this Freaky Fucking Fridays. I said that. I did. I said headphones are required. They are required. I'm here fumbling behind the scenes with some things. I had all kinds of sounds turned on, and I normally have them all turned off before I start broadcasting. I didn't want anything to come up that was going to sound crazy. My phone speaks to me. So you guys have been hearing all of my business just now. I had to make sure I sorted that out. Still getting familiar with all the controls and stuff, you guys. But thanks for rocking. Anyway, let's jump into the topic of the evening tonight. A few minutes early. Well, that's okay. A few minutes early. So tonight is all about the ABCs of Sex series, the letter I. And so we're going to learn sexual terms, sex-related terms that starts with each letter of the alphabet until we make our way all the way down to the letter Z. Yes? I think X, Y, and Z will all be in one episode, I believe. So let's start. The first one for the evening is called an ice cream sandwich. When a white woman is penetrated vaginally and anally by black men on either side of her. Ooh, wait a minute now. What? Wait. When a white woman is penetrated vaginally and anally by black men on either side of... Oh, I got that. I see it. I see the two black... I see it. Aha. Ice cream sandwich. Now, here's the thing then. Can't we call it like a Neapolitan and get a black girl in between there too? Right? So now you got a black girl, two black guys on either side of her. And then, the pink part of the ice cream would be, I guess, her coochie. The inside walls of her coochie would be the pink part. I'm just saying, let's start some nonsense. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Ven. How are you? Just showing your head. Yeah, you might want to do that. It's going to be very naughty this evening, sir. Very naughty this evening. But nice to have you. Oh, hello. I have another broadcaster listening. Hello, Mr. Harrison. How are you? Nice to have you there. It's always nice to know that people who do what I do still take time away and find some kind of substance or entertainment in what I do. Right? It's kind of like actors watching other actors acting. That's a mouthful, wasn't it? It's a mouthful. Anyway, let's continue. ABC's a sex series, the letter I. The next one is an immobility fetish. A fat fetish in which a person stops moving or is forced to remain stationary while increasing his caloric intake in order to gain weight rapidly. Related to fat fetish, feedism, gaining inflation, immobility, and padding. See, I don't like this one because this one to me, and like I said, everything's welcome. We're talking about this thing. We're talking about it on Talk Radio, right? I feel like this is just someone... anybody who's wanting this, it's detrimental to the person that's receiving it, isn't it? So for your own sexual gratification, you're encouraging someone to put on weight, extra pressure on their heart, arteries, veins, lungs, blood pressure, all these things for your own sexual gratification. That seems a bit selfish. Most sexual acts are selfish. I'm just saying. One person tends to enjoy it more than the other, but I'm simply saying that this one seems a bit more, a bit more fucked up. Let's just call a spade, isn't it? So, hello, Mr. Hamilton. How are you? Nice to have you guys. I love it when the guys get active and junk. So tell me, guys in my public chat room, what do you think about the immobility fetish? Like, would you literally be attracted to someone that you kept feeding the person all the time so they couldn't move? Well, maybe you guys are not into that, but whatever. Somebody who's into that, let me know what you're thinking. What's the thought behind that? Can't you just find someone that's already big already, as opposed to making someone bigger for your own? Because it seems like a control thing to me at that point. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's continue. Anyway, impregnation fetish. A fetish for the fantasy of impregnating a sex partner, related to fetishes for vaginal cream pies or pregnancy. So do people have a fetish about getting somebody pregnant? I know most guys have said they prefer to be in a committed relationship because that way they can fuck with no condoms, which could be a good thing if you trust your lady. But do you have an obsession with getting her pregnant? I know a lot of guys have said they want to fuck pregnant women because they said the coochie is really good. Like you can pop off in there. Obviously, she's already pregnant. You can't get her pregnant again. You're hoping she's going to the clinic and things and keeping her coochie up and keeping it safe and all these things. And it's also supposed to be hotter and wetter. Like I remember having sex with the gentleman I was dating when I was pregnant, and he was like, "Oh, it's like really hot in there." Like for some reason, he made it seem as though the temperature had gone up so much higher. And he had this running joke that, the baby was in there grabbing his cock while he was in there. It felt really tight and hot in there. So I don't know. What experiences? Here's the thing. All of my grown men who are listening to the show who got access to me, who feel like answering, tell me, if you slept with a pregnant woman before, did you find the sex to be better or worse? And we're not talking about the women who are saying they don't want to fuck during sex because maybe it hurts or whatever was going on. I'm talking about your females that were actively horny, as most of us are when we're pregnant. Horny as fuck. And so the ones of you who slept with pregnant women, was it better while she was pregnant or when she wasn't? And how was it? Give me your business. I want to know all your cock business right now. Right now. Inchworm, a small penis. I would think so. Listen here. If it's okay. I don't fuck animals. So if some part of your body resembles something to do with an animal, it would make me think twice. Example. Works on both spectrums. If your cock looks like an inchworm, not interested. Same way, if your cock looks like that of a donkey dick, I don't think I'd be interested either. See what I'm saying? So it goes on both sides. It's not like one-sided. I don't see any, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen a donkey's cock. But you should Google it and look it up right now. It literally looks almost as long as their fucking legs. And, you know, horses are high off the ground and all. It's just a lot going on. I feel like for no damn reason. I really don't understand the reason for all of that. And like I said before, if a guy, now ladies, for all of you who like the big dicks and all that other stuff, that's great. Let's have a conversation though, right? If your guy has 12 inches or more in penis, it's rare, but it's a thing, right? Is it really still considered a penis? 12 inches make a foot. So is it not like a foot? Is he like foot fucking you at this point, stepping into your vagina at this point? I asked this question last week. I still haven't gotten a proper answer from anyone. If a guy's dick is 12 inches or more, is it still considered a dick? The question is, being an asshole tonight, but I'm just saying I want to know. Inquiring minds would like to know the answer to that. Anyway, continue some music. Am I changing the genre of the music yet? Let's see. Should I? I guess I could. Let me take some hip hop. Let me jump into some hip hop right now. This one is called "Show My Ass" by Fat Youngin and Yella Beezy here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Damn.
Jay Cameron.
Show my ass, ooh. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass, ooh. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag.
I'm a stack, never blow my cash. Cut a bitch out so fast. I'm a flat, got a hoe so mad. Big block corner, got a hoe so sad. White trim, so your hoe so trash. You call her up, then your hoe gon' smash. You a joke, so your hoe gon' last. And I fuck in your bed, so your hoe so bad. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. If I say we got smoke, then you don't wanna jump in. I got a hoe that got a hoe, she hunch hoes and hunch niggas. I'm in this bitch 1 deep, and I ain't scared of 1 nigga. Hey, don't get slum nigga. Hey, show my ass in a double R. Hey, nigga drink lean by the jar. Hey, you ride my dick, but ain't got a car. Hey, what's feelings? What that? Nigga, I ain't got no heart. Nigga kept it real from the start. If you still bitch, then play your part.
Show my ass, show my ass.
TAWK Radio.
Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag. They pass the nigga the ball, like youngin', don't stop, nigga, keep going. I'm up on the Adderall, the money coming in, then it keep going. Go. I might go cop me a phone, I hop out and look like I've been torn. You know these niggas be born and sleep on a nigga like they been snoring. I gotta fill up the bag, remember them days I was damn bad. No, we ain't going outside, you flexing with it, then we taking your sack. And no, we ain't giving it back, it's sex season, so we cuffing the cash. But these niggas cuffing these bitches, and we leave a bitch in the past. 4 pockets full, just like Lil Baby, that's probably why my pants sag. Don't mean to brag, we make it look easy, that's probably why these niggas mad. They thought I was capping, they wanna believe me, that's why I gotta show my ass. We ran that money up fast, just throw them hundreds in the bag. Show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag.
TAWK Radio with your host, Cypher Kai. Again, the number to reach out and give your feedback is 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. Now, I asked the question, I posed a question before I played the song. Any guys who've had sex with a pregnant woman, right? Was the sex better while she was pregnant or before? And if it was better, what made the difference? Yeah. So if you want to go into the public chat room, Also, you can go onto our website at www.tawkradio.com/shows. In the player, there's a talking bubble. Click it. I think you can only do it if you're listening from your desktop as well, though. I think. Not sure. Now, I want you guys, don't be alarmed. If you go there, there's maybe 3 or 4 people in there. That's not the only people listening to the show. Just the only ones brave enough to go into the public chat room and talk to me back and forth. Also, if you are an international talker and you want to say something to me this evening, feel free to do so by going onto facebook.com if you have it on your phone or device, and go onto facebook.com/TAWKRADIO. Message me and I can get your information. All right, then, and Bob's your uncle. So, what we got here? Oh, hello. All right, so Bedside Boss says the coochie is better when she's pregnant because it's wetter and warmer. Okay. Mr. Bedside Boss. Who likes growing their own stuff then? What the hell? Mr. Hamilton said it's the juices and the way she interacts. Oh, so here's the thing. So was the belly not getting in the way? Because I know a lot of times, you know, I know guys used to be very scared. So let me tell you guys, let me hit you some things. Let me learn ya. Outside of a woman, let's say, having fibroids when she's pregnant, it depends on the positioning of her uterus and all these other things. So outside of those things, which she's already telling you like sex is painful and stuff, that doesn't count. But the other ones of us, like myself, right? When we're pregnant, we're usually very, very horny. And no, fucking us, no matter how big your dick is, does not hurt the baby. Okay, I know a lot of guys are like, "Oh my God, does it?" If I remember, you know, someone asked me, "Well, if you're having sex when you're pregnant, what if I poke the baby in the eye or some shit?" That doesn't happen. It really doesn't happen, right? And it's actually really healthy. It makes it easier during labor. It you know, it's just healthier, right? Just like walking is very good. Sex is very good, especially when it's somebody you're with. Like I have a rule, like I won't fuck someone when I'm pregnant if they're not the father of the kid. It's like I just feel like, you know, you should be, you know, connected and close and comfortable and all that shit and trusting and stuff. Because, you know, you're not using any condoms, are you? And it's like a lot of things happening. But anyway. Right. And anyway. So, yes, so you guys are saying the way she interacts. So how does she interact? I need to know your cock business, Mr. Hamilton. What's the difference in the way she interacts when she's pregnant from when she's not? I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. I tried to take the headphones away. I don't know what you could hear. I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. Live radio. Oh, Lord. Anyway. All right. So this is the ABCs of Sex series, the letter I continuation. Also, I want to know, I find that we have a lot of male listeners who are very interactive with the show. So I'm very curious to know what you guys think. What is it that makes you want to listen to the show differently than, you know, other shows with female podcasters? I'm very interested. Let me play some music, come back, and we'll continue on with the ABCs of Sex series. The next one is Headlock, Yella Beezy featuring Young Thug here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Say JT, I say I want my young nigga shit with this one, you feel me? Hey, and I got the streets too, you know. I got it.
Blame it on Monster.
I got it. Hey, I got your bitch in the headlock. Fucked on that bitch and I sped out. Hit the gas looking for red dot. Headlock. Kicking bitch shit till my legs lock. What the fuck, nigga, them fed costs. 2 to 3 knock a bitch head off. Headlock. Young nigga around me rogues. You ain't gotta ask, I'm told. Big 4-5, I'm folks. I bust a nigga head open. Killers on side, they scope. And I put the play in motion. Hey, you bumpin', I hope that you bout it, nigga. Got all of my little niggas riding, nigga. And your shit, they gon' make you come out it, nigga. Got oozes and choppers, nigga. Cuffin' that bitch and she garbage, nigga. I shoot her a test, she come swallow, nigga. We ain't worried about him. We ain't worried about shit. He so tender dick. I can send the players way wide. He so worried about a bitch. These niggas say they gangsta. Talking rah, but he ain't really murking shit. He ain't really hurting shit. You in the car with him and gotta be careful, little bitch. Cause it's gon' get hit. He'll be the first one to snitch. He'll be the first one to switch. The first one to bitch. He'll be the first one to trip. Oh shit, now look at this. What happened to the tough time? Nigga just bumming, that's bluff time. I swear my little niggas cop time. 50 niggas with me got a bunch more coming. Hey, I got your bitch in the headlock. Fucked on on that bitch and I sped out. Hit the gas looking for red dot. Headlock. Kicking bitch shit till my legs lock. What the fuck, nigga, them fed costs. 2 to 3 knock a bitch head off. Headlock. Young nigga around me rogues. You ain't gotta ask, I'm told. Big 4, 5, I'm 4.
TAWK Radio.
I bust nigga head open. Killers on side, they scope. And I put the play in motion. Hey.
I pour out the purple potion. I made Lil' Mon get the motion. The coupe is all white like it's lotion. You talking like hoes and ain't notice. AK, you stop all your motion. I put some on your head like Yoshi. I'm off the paddock, got sex. That's the bitch where I hip and it's snatched. That little bitch coming back like I'm crack. I had told that bitch Gucci my slacks. I had got his ass shot in the back. Paid the cops to cover my tracks. Get the mop, too big for the spatula. She had came on my dick and I spread it. Can't go back and go for about a straggler. Get them pounds out the bags and we bagging them. I had put 20 sounds on the Devon truck. Then I told the little bitch get her caddy up. Through the cortiscope I see they mad at us. Yeah, I see they mad at us. With the black vendor door and it's mad it up. Got a baddie and she ain't American. Let her shopping bell harder than America.
I got your bitch in the headlock. Fucked on that bitch and I sped out. Hit the gas looking for red dot. Headlock. Kicking bitch shit till my legs lock. What the fuck, nigga, them fed costs. 2 to 3 knock a bitch head off. Headlock. Young nigga around me rogues. You ain't gotta ask, I'm told. Big 4, 5, I'm 4. Headlock. I bust nigga head open. Killers on side, they scope. And I put the play in motion. Headlock.
TAWK Radio. Headlock. Headlock. My goodness, what an amazing song. What an amazing song. So tonight is all about the ABCs of Sex series, the letter I, the continuation of the Freaky Fridays ABCs of Sex series here on Talk Radio. Now, I'm going to read some of the commentary in the public chat room. You guys are fucking amazing. I love that you love telling me your business. So now I'm hearing some of you telling me, because I asked a question because I know, I tell the sponsors and things and how many guys listen to the show, and I'm always so impressed. I love that everyone tunes in, but this is sexual subject matter, and I know a lot of you, there's a lot of men who listen to the show. So a lot of you have said, I'm looking at the text messages, I'm like your naughty Oprah. I'm your naughty Oprah. There's a lot of you are also saying you're very appreciative of the fact that it's not a male bashing platform because you guys understand that Cypher is an equal opportunity destroyer, right? I go after women and men equally alike. And I love that you guys know that. Oh, I love the fact that you share me around as well. This is like the greatest, most, the safest way to have an orgy with me, like an international orgy. You can pass me around, right? Virtually into people's ears holes. I said ears holes. I said that. I did. Right? So what are you talking about in here? Let's see. Oh, so I'm asking you guys publicly and all that, what you think of the show. Why is it you like the show and all that? But before that, I asked you guys, if you've ever had sex with a woman which is pregnant, what was the difference? So Mr. Bedside Boss is saying the back shots are the best because you can protect the belly from the pure roughness and you get to slap her ass around while she's pregnant. That's nice. Ass slapping is always a good thing. It really is. In any situation, pregnant or non-pregnant, it's a good thing to do. All right. I came to party and play around. All right, Mr. Bedside Boss. Ven says Cypher is just the best. Oh, my God. You know what? Listen here, Mr. Man. I've played your song already. Stop trying to get my head big, sir. Stop trying to get my head big. You guys. Personally, I love the mix of topics. You keep it super interesting and the music is stellar. Oh, the music is pretty good though, isn't it? I try really hard. I try to showcase the artists and play things that I think you guys are like. And a lot of times I pull it randomly. I remember, if you guys remember, this song was on the New News like several months ago. And then I like it, so I pull it into the rotation. But I do love that song, Headlock, right? That's really good. Really, really good. Oh, pregnant sex is great. You get that good ass angle. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh. So talkative. Tell me all your business. I love it. I love the fact that you get everyone. Do I get everyone? I don't know if I get everyone. Like I said, I realize the show is an acquired taste, and I'm not just fishing for compliments. I really do like to know what you guys are thinking, how you're interacting, how you're feeling about what's going on. Like I said, there's a lot of things I'm working on behind the scenes to do some pretty stellar, amazing things for you guys for the new year and going forward. So I just want to know, what you're liking, what you're feeling, is if there's any particular topics. Oh, you know what as well? Let's do that right now. If there's any particular topics you guys want me to talk about, I'm going to do that. I know last week I did say I was going to pull some emails. I did not get a chance to do that this evening. I did not. So, but I promise you guys I will do it. Let's see if I can, I'll see if I can pull 2 tonight. I'll randomly go through the emails after I play another song, and I'll see if I can pull a few to discuss tonight, because I know you guys love that. And I did promise, I believe in the archives, I said I was going to do some of the email extravaganza this week. I did. And I forgot to do it. Not on my shit, you guys. I'm a little busy, but I'm going to get focused. I tell you, I get sexual ADD every time I do a Freaky Fridays broadcast. So I'm all over the place. So let's continue. Let's see. Indian cockburn. God. Like an Indian sunburn, but performed on a dick, occurs when a person grips a dick with both hands and twists in opposing directions. Also used to describe a painful hand job, because that sounds extremely painful. And listen here, anybody disrespectful enough to do that shit, unless you're into pain, that's just disrespectful. You don't have an erect penis there wasting by doing something that childish and petty. I literally, okay, so if a woman ever does that to you out of spite or inexperience or whatever, wrench her fucking nipples and see if she doesn't get the hang of not doing that shit again. I'm just saying, I don't condone violence from either side, but that's just stupid. You can't be wasting erections out here, especially for a woman that's been single and celibate so fucking long. I find it to be insulting. I really do. I do. The next one is infantilism, a fetish for dressing, acting, and being treated like an infant. This often requires practitioners to hire a dominatrix to serve as a nanny. Really? Now I can get that whole breastfeeding thing, that kind of thing, but really dressing up in like diapers and all that other shit. Okay. Look, I no judgy, me no judgy. Right? Except for you fucking pedophiles. Keep your ass off my platform. All right. Inflation fetish. When sexual pleasure is derived from the fantasy or reality of physically filling a sex partner up with various substances related to air inflation, cum inflation, fat fetish, and all this. It's okay, wait now. So if you just nut off on her like a whole lot, just knowing she's filled up till she can't take any more and spilling out, is that like a thing? Inflation fetish? Okay, I don't know. And you're putting air up there. Listen here, that's painful. You can't just be putting the air up there. Like, you can't part my legs and tell me you're gonna fuck and then leave it open for too long with all the air going in there, because it makes you very gassy and it gives you headaches. I'm telling you guys, I'm learning something. I'm telling you, that's why I advise after women have a baby, if it's at all possible, not to talk for the first 24 hours. You will be in so much less pain. A lot of times the doctors tell you nonsense like, oh, you're in pain after you had the baby because your uterus is shrinking back down. And the truth be told is all of that air, when you're screaming, panting, breathing, after the baby comes out, you're on the phone calling your friends, oh my God, I had a baby, she's so cute, he's so cute, and all that air going in, you're getting gas in there. And it's getting trapped in all the wrong places, and that causes a lot of pain the next day. So if it's all possible, for the first 12 to 24 hours after you have a child, not to talk. Yes, the nurses come in the room, they ask you questions, you can fan them off, you can write notes and things like that. You don't necessarily have to speak. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, I'm learning you something here on Talk Radio tonight. You're welcome, and you're welcome, and you're welcome. All right. Ingenue, a naive or sexually inexperienced girl. So that's going to be the third one. Yeah? Did I do 3? Right, in fact, yes, I did. 3, and then to some more music as we continue here on the show tonight. This next one is called Badass. Cash Doll, DJ Infamous, Mulatto, and Benny the Butcher here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Fuck it, let me show them hoes what they mad at. I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Ay, fuck it, let me show these hoes what they mad at. Ay, with You ain't a bad bitch cause you running scams. Instagram, Snapchat, and OnlyFans. You hopping on dicks, I'm hopping in lamps. I be with my bitches on some boss shit. You and your bitches on some lost shit. Price of the fame, what it cost, bitch? If it's up, then it's stuck, ain't no off switch. 1 or 2 bad bitches hopping out the rave. Even in your own city, bitch, you ain't safe. Fuck you in them pussy ass 6-figure hoe.
TAWK Radio.
I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Yeah, fuck it, let me show them hoes what they mad at. Ay, I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Ay, fuck it, let me show these hoes what they mad at. Big Lotto, ay, with my bad ass. Big Birkin, bag on the broke bitch. Yeah. YSL with Chanel and some motion. Yeah. All on my dick, better hope you don't choke. Sis. Wrist on water and my pussy on ocean. Young turn bitch, I can't wife a nigga. Nah. I might fuck him then forget him, just like a nigga. I might one night a nigga, ain't the type a lot of niggas. Fuck a fake moan, ain't gon' cap like I like a nigga. Nah. I might smash on the bitch with her mad ass. On my city girl shit, where the bag at? Hey, you ever seen $250,000 in a glad bag? Big Lotto and CAD, that's what they mad at. I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Yeah, fuck it, let me show them hoes what they mad at. Ay, I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Ay, fuck it, let me show these hoes what they mad at.
Radio.
Ay, with my bad ass.
I need a bad little bitch, never gag on the dick. Your hoe call me Tom Brady cause I passed on the bitch. Everything bust down, no flash on them pics. Driveway so long I caught a cab to the whip. This real nigga still giving game, so thank us. Really touch 7 figures and remain so gangster. Tryna bag my bitch but you ain't made no paper. Got a jewelry case full of tennis chains and bracelets. Fucking with a boss nigga she deserve to be. Bought her a salon and paid for her surgery. That pussy water and spoil her. Certainly it's big dick baller whenever she refer to me. Back to back whips when she running with us.
Big dick
You keep
baller.
leaving heart emojis under pictures. I can tell them bad bitches acting funny with you. You know what to do, go and get some money,
I might
nigga.
smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Fuck it, let me show them hoes what they mad at. I might smash on them bitches with my bad ass. Ay, fuck it, let me show these hoes what they mad at. Ay, with my bad ass.
Got it on smash. OG Park.
TAWK Radio with your hostess Cypher Kai on the ones and twos tonight. On the ones and twos tonight. Alright, anyway, no, I can't sing. I'm not just fucking around. Anyway, let's continue. Intercourse. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, I see that. Intercourse, COARSE. Sex with a painful amount of friction, often a result of sex on the beach. Oh, like the actual sex on the beach and not like the drink. Yeah, see, sand is not supposed to be anywhere near my vagina when I just know it's hard. It hurts. It really does hurt. The thought of it is nice. Like, I can see sex on a beach on a blanket, or maybe the boardwalk. I don't know. But I love the beach. Love the beach. I never thought of having sex on the beach. Because even if you try to do it in the water, for me, it's like kind of like salt water going up there, and that's a no for me. But I like the thought of going in the water with someone and like maybe kissing in the water, the romantic thing that the sun coming up or sun going down or something, moonlight. That kind of not going in the water and dark either. All right, give me a second with that. Yes, in the water with someone I like. No, someone I love. That's not a like thing. Someone I love. And we're in there, we're kissing in the water and things like that. I think that's very romantic. And then we can go home and finish that off. But the salt water and the sand, that's a no for me. That's definitely a no for me. Same thing with pools. I can't see she doesn't respond to water well, right? I don't want to fuck in the shower. Takes away the natural lubrication. Again, I can see me, closing my eyes, trying not to drown while giving a blowjob in the shower. Never had the pleasure of doing that yet. God damn it. Looking forward to that. But no, having sex in any kind of water, that's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me. Anyway, intercourse. CORPSE. Sex with a partner who just lies there detached and unanimated. Ew. That sounds like sex you should not be having. That's what it sounds like. Listen, so I told I gave this advice before. Guys, let me learn you something. Story time. Come close. Like, listen, if you're ever with a woman, right? who is like this, you know, unanimated, you know, she doesn't normally get into the sex, she kind of just does it for you to pay a bill or kind of like par for the course or whatever. You need someone excited about your cock. And if not excited, still willing to work for it and earn what the fuck she's supposed to get. So here's the thing. I would suggest, take a trip to a fabric store. Get yourself a sewing kit. Yes? And when you got one of these lazy women that does not want to get on ya and handle herself the way she's supposed to, when you know you're going to get some sex and she promised you some, she needs to be into it one way or the other. I'm not asking you to force yourself on these women. Please be very clear about that. I'm not talking about rape. That's not even a thing, right? But when she's on ya, the ones you know that want to lay there, make her work. Sit your ass in a chair, make her get on top of you and ride you. And this is what you do. Here's the thing. Whether you're on a bed, you make sure you're on the bottom. So whether you're laying on a bed and she gets on top of you, or you're sitting in a chair and she gets on top of you, you take out said sewing kit, and before you start having sex, she doesn't need to see it, you take out the needles out of the sewing kit. And what you're going to do is you're going to poke a needle on either side of her butt cheeks. Right? So imagine this in your head for a second. She's sitting on you and you poke her in the ass. She's, oi, oi, and she's got to jump, right? So as she's jumping and moving from side to side, right? Like a little marionette. At least at this point she's moving, even if only to get away from the pain she's feeling when you poking her with the fucking needle. I'm being a bit of an ass. She might punch you in the fucking face. I'm just saying, but listen, make her move one way or the other. Inspire her to move. And ladies, stop giving out lazy fucks. Really, honestly, honest to God. If you know you're with someone with the high sex drive and or this guy is still being faithful to you, he's never given you a fucking STD and he's still paying all your bills. The fact you're listening to talk radio right now means your Wi-Fi is working and or your data plan on your phone and your lights are on. Please give this man a proper fuck at least once a week. Cypher says so. Stop giving out lazy fucks. Really? Put some work in. Put some fucking work in. Right? Guys, get your sewing kits. I'm telling you. I think we're going to start selling talk radio sewing kits and sex needles. Right? Anyway, shout out again to Anthony the Lyft driver. I don't know if you got to hear me the first time I said it, but you're letting me know that you're there. So I'm letting you know that I see you. My friend, I see you. And to finish off this set, I think what we got, internal astronaut. A penis often outfitted with a latex spacesuit. Really? A spacesuit? Is it what you calling a condom? Really? An internal astronaut? Oh my God. Where did they get this shit from? All right, I'll give you guys one more. Internet beauty. One who can make herself look attractive online but not in person. Oh shit. That's like catfishing then, isn't it? Right? She gets all cute online and goes on the camera and shit. And then when you meet her in person, oh, another thing, guys, let me teach you something. Let me learn you something, right? When you, after all this year of Zoom phone calls and FaceTimes and all that other shit, when you decide that you start to look for someone to be with because you realize the world is short and all these things is happening, I want you guys to plan the opposite of what you'd normally do. When you go out on your first dates with these girls that you find to be so gorgeous online, plan a date in the rain and show up 10 minutes late. I'm an ass, I know. Plan a date on a rainy day and show up 10 minutes late and park your car 3 car spaces up from her house or wherever she's telling you to meet her. So she's got to come out into the rain and walk to the car. So you can be a gentleman, come out the car, right? Come up with the umbrella, get up to the steps. You can see it in your hand. But here's the thing. I'm telling you this. Watch this. You're going to the house. You get out of the car's parked three houses up. Or 3 storefronts up or whatever. You get out the car with the umbrella. You walk to her. You fumble with it. So you put your hood up. You fumble with the umbrella a little bit. So as she's coming down the stairs, right, you got to put the umbrella up so she can see it. So she starts to walk down to you. You'll start to see how many layers of makeup might actually be there, right? If she turns into a raccoon before you get to the car, my suggestion is to leave her there. I'm just saying. Yeah, not going to get any better because you can tell if she starts to have her makeup running off early or she's not inclined to step into the water, she'll let you know right away. She prides herself more on keeping up this appearance than anything else, and more than likely she's not willing to get wet at all, right? I'm not saying she should walk to the car and get doused down, but that's kind of an indication she's not going to fuck you for the end of the night because she doesn't want to fuck up her makeup. I'm simply saying. And guys, let me just say this to you. Anytime you don't get an ugly fuck from a woman, an ugly one. This is the one when she comes to you looking really nice, right? You had a good time. You realize she's funny and all this other shit. By the time you're done with her, There should be at least an eyelash that fell off. Her wig should be shifted. You know what I'm saying? She should have makeup smudge and all that other stuff. If when you lay her down to do the back shot and you put her face down in that pillow and you look across and her entire face is still left on the pillow, I'm going to start some arguments is what I'm saying. I'm starting arguments tonight. This is the ABCs of Sex series here on Talk Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays. I'm going to play some more music because I'm in the mood. I'm feeling like a DJ tonight right now. This is Nutshell Part 2, Phife Dawg, Busta Rhymes and Redman here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Yo, Phife, you doing a remix or what?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, yo, Bus, let me get the backboard, nigga. Yo, Phife Dawg is in the building. Redman is in the building. Busta Rhymes in the building. Remix. Peep the rebirth of the reborn as I rebuild. Reconnect with this rebel, redefining raw skill. I realign, readjusted, refocus, reanalyze what's real versus bullshit. Had to refuel, reactivate, to reemerge, reevaluate, recalculate. Bitch, I return, redefine, reenergize, get reacquainted. Rhythmkins incorporated, roots we made it. Invulnerable, inviting, invincible, inventive one, which leads most inviolable. Get involved, invest in these youths, kid, invigorate, induce that old realness. Insecure? Nah, more like inhumane. It's not a game. Shut your mouth. Use your inner voice. Stay in your lane. Inaugurate those with incentive to want to innovate. Insisting that those who inspire, we will initiate. What? And that's just me in a nutshell. Nutshell. Ha! Phife Dawg in a nutshell. New York finest in a nutshell.
Look. Unpredictable, I'm so unfuckwittable, unfathomable, the love I get unconditional, unequivocal, indestructible, unthinkable, spit is understandable, how to flow unforgettable, unbuckle belts, unclothed bitches and Raris, unclean vagina, please go, clean your panani, unhospitable, thus one sick individual, untraceable DNA, nigga flow unforgivable, and that's just me in a nutshell. I unallow those unwelcome, you're unapparent, it's undisputed, I got you stuck like under a magnet, under a cabinet, unofficially though I had to get her number. Write it up under the logo with a laminate. The unbeaten Undertaker, undercutting niggas, unexplainable ass beatings, underhanded niggas. Undenounced, bury you under the mansion. I unspeakably hope that we have an understanding. And that's just me in a nutshell. Nutshell.
Then bust in a nutshell. Here's Reggie. Yo, I keep moving, I keep bud, I keep fire. I keep an attitude for niggas to keep trying. I keep it deuces, Bigelow, the Rob Schneider. I keep it flowing till my hands getting arthritis. I keep bars, I keep money, I keep cooking. I keep a car for Sade to keep looking. I keep it jurors, I'm killing them. I keep going, I put you on a t-shirt, nigga, keep calm. I keep women, I'm like Nas, I keep ether. Phife and Bust, that's my brothers, keep a keeper. I keep a K, call it Slate, the street sweeper. Seamer, give me them keys to your Beamer. Keep your friends closer, enemies closer. It's rappers like me that'll piss off Oprah. Keep focused, I keep blunts for cheap thrills. Me and Lindsay Lohan, that's a nutshell. Ha! Redman in a nutshell. Nutshell.
And that's just me in a nutshell. Nutshell.
Ha! Phife Dawg in a nutshell. New York finest in a nutshell. Yeah.
Yes, the Redman, that's what they call me. What's the rhyme now?
Phife Dawg. 5 foot invasion, son. Dilla. By way of Detroit, Michigan. Oh, yo, man. And that's just the way the story goes. Gilla House, via Brick City, Jersey. You know what I mean? A conglomerate, via Brooklyn. You don't know. Rhythm Kids, via Queens, T-Dot. Let me hear it back.
TAWK Radio with your host Cypher Kai. TAWK Radio with your host Cypher Kai on the ones and twos. All right then, so let's continue the ABCs of Sex series, the letter I. ABCs of Sex series, the letter I. This evening, you guys said you're loving the music. So am I. I did pretty good tonight, I think. I'm feeling very much like a DJ right now. Very much like a DJ right now. I'm trying to see. I got a lot of music here for you guys tonight. What? All right, so this next one is called Icolagnia, a fetish for looking at nude photos, images, or statues. Ooh. So would that include moving pictures as well, like porn? I have an obsession with looking at porn. I used to. I'm better now. I'm better now. I had a very big porn fetish when I first started on my journey of the celibacy. It was really, really bad. I'd mentioned on the show before that I used to watch so much porn that I used to get really annoyed when I had to do things to my children. Shout out to my kids, they're grown now. And they weren't like infants. I wasn't neglecting them, right? But I found that when I had to go pick them up from school and things like that, it was interrupting my masturbation sessions. I had to stop, wash my hands, take the sexual thoughts out of my brain, go and do mommy things, pick them up from school, help them with homework, all that kind of shit. Again, if my kids are listening, shout out to you and get the fuck off. I tell them all the time, all of the kids are old enough to listen to the show. They just shouldn't be. Certain things you can't unhear your mother say is what I'm saying. So anyway, yeah, so shout out to all of the people that watch porn responsibly. Keeps you from going to do random sex acts and infidelities and that kind of thing. That's what I use it for, to keep focused on my goal of keeping my coochie to myself until set time for me to wake her up and go and waste her away on somebody's boy picnic. So anyway, I'm just, look it. We're talking like we're grown here tonight. So effectively, I'm an iconagniac, I guess, if that should call it. I just made up a word just there. I have a fetish for looking at nude photos, images, or statues, or moving pictures, as what I like to call porn, moving images of sex. All right. In flagrante delicto, in the act of sex. All right, it's a Latin origin, I guess. In flagrante delicto. In flagrante delicto. All right, yeah, whatever. Like I said, live radio, unscripted, uncensored, whatever. Right? Irish kiss. Farting in someone's mouth. What? The fuck? Okay, look. You guys, I don't know about the kissing part, Irish kissing. So again, I'm not going to Ireland, right? I don't need an Irish kiss. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Why would you fart in somebody's mouth? And is that supposed to be sexy? I'm confused. Irish toothpaste. I'm sorry, no, Irish toothache is being pregnant. How does that really? Irish toothache means that you're pregnant. Again, I'm learning some things tonight, you guys. I am learning some things. What is this one? I can't pronounce that one. I know I can't. All right. So anyway, the Ivy League rub, and this is the last one for this particular, for this thing this evening for the ABCs of Sex Series, the letter I. The show is not done. Just we're done with this part of the show. This one is the Ivy League rub, the act of rubbing dicks together. Synonyms: cock rub, bumping dicks, frictation, frontism, frot, knocking cocks, Oxford style, the Princeton rub, sword fighting, and tummy sticks. Tummy sticks, okay. And you can't say you didn't learn anything here this evening in this ABCs of Sex Series, the letter I. All right then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some more music. I'm going to come back. I'm going to see if I can pull, if I got 2 emails I can pull quickly, some short ones, and see if I can find some short ones to pull. We'll read those, and then I will get into the 2 articles you guys sent me that you want my feedback on, and I'll blast them off really quickly, and we'll have an international party and some fun. You guys, if you want to reach out and leave any commentary, 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. You guys have been very animated this evening. Next one I'm going to play here is going to be I Like It, featuring Kiana Leddy, 7 Streeter, and Coyle Ray here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Oh, you so righteous, so righteous, so righteous. Oh, baby, I like it, yeah, I like it, I like it. Oh, you get me excited, excited, excited. Oh, baby, I like it, like it. Cut these niggas off, cause you know you my type. Call up Aviani just to get my ice right. You right here, you not caught up in the nightlife. A1 dick, baby, you got good pipe. He gon' pull up on me, big B's on the wheel. He gon' vent to me, baby, tell me how you feel. Smile for me, baby, put the pussy on your grill. Don't lie to me, baby, promise that you'll keep it real. Gucci steppin' when he walk in the room. Real nigga, yeah, I like how he move. He a boss and I like how he do it. Grab the camera, baby, let's make a movie. I need to know if it's worth it. Communication not working. Radio. Come and show me that you're about it, babe. Ooh, you gotta earn it. Ooh, you is so righteous, so righteous, so righteous. Ooh, baby, I like it, I like it, Singing higher than I do at my own shows. You got me singing your praises in my solo. Yeah, I'ma let you know with every syllable. Yeah, I can't make out anything that you say. Yeah, wanna hear in my name. I need to know if it's working. Communication ain't perfect, so come and show me that you bought it, baby. Ooh, you gotta learn it. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, so righteous, so righteous, so righteous. Ooh, baby, I like it, yeah, I like it, I like it.
TAWK Radio, Freaky Friday.
My spot, said you'll be right back. Soon as you walk in, let you break my back. While you licking on my lips, I might give you FaceTime. You're so close to the none of you cover your face tag. Ooh, I'm tryna meet you outside the liquor store. I keep it tight and lit like the switch roll. So can you knock on my window, bang bang, make that shit crescendo. We can now make it urgent. I need communication in person. So come and show me that you bout it, babe. You're working. Oh, yeah, so righteous, so righteous, so righteous. Oh, baby, I like it, yeah, I like it, I like it. When you put that in, boy, you get me excited, excited, excited. Oh, you know I like it, I like it, I like it, I like that shit. You know that I like that shit.
TAWK Radio with your host Cypher Kai on the ones and twos. Let me see. I thought I had one more song in this genre before I change them, and I don't think that I do. Shit. I'm trying to see if I can pull some of these emails, but the ones that's catching my attention with the subject line is too long. So for all intents and purposes, and in the interest of going forward, when you guys send in your emails, and you can do this by sending an email to questions with an S at tawkradio.com. Please make it 4 to 6 sentences long. I do not read them in advance. There's so many that come in every day, every week. I pull them randomly based on the subject matter that catches my attention. So I'm looking at the subject line and I'm going to pull the email up, and there's so much stuff. I'm not reading stories on the air right now. I'm just not in the mood to do it. So I'm going to play another song actually and come back and see if I can find something else to play. I know I got some reggaeton in here somewhere for my Latin people that are tuned into the show. You guys. All right, so let me just, you know what? Yes. I do have an abundance of people that are tuned in from some Latin countries. You guys are telling me that Colombia's tuned in. I got some people tuned in from Cuba right now. What? Isn't the thing, you know what, I'm not going to start that. I'm not going to do that argument right now. I know some people said that they're tuned in from the Dominican Republic as well. So I want to give you guys a little something for appreciation. Got to throw a little something in here for you. This one is Sigos Cornell. This is DeMello Flow, Archangel, and Sec here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Si tú te vuelves loca por mí, y yo me vuelvo loco por ti, entonces más deja el novio que tú tienes, dile que tú no lo quieres.
Primero tomaste, luego llamaste, y en medio de indirectas calentaste la situación, y yo tranquilo en la habitación. No lo esperé de ti, te veía tan enamorada que ni intenté. Ahora te pregunto, ¿por qué sigues con él? Si borracha me confesaste que él no te lo hace bien. Tú le calientas la comida, pero él no te sabe comer. Si pruebas no vas a volver. No.
Yeah, ¿por qué sigues con él? Si borracha me confesaste que él no te lo hace bien. Tú le calientas la en un segundo. Oh, sigues con él por la cosa que lo tiene. Baby, ojalá te compre el mundo. Yo sé lo que tú quisieras. No sabes las cositas que te hiciera. Tal vez si de tu parte tú quisieras. Como comida caliente te comiera. Baby, porque tú sigues ahí. Me hubiera ido del party. Te siento cómoda como la Torre Eiffel en París. Tú queriendo irte y él no te deja ir. Tanto bien, pero él no te hace venir, no.
Porque sigues con él. Si borracha me confesaste que él no te lo hace bien. Tú le calientas la comida, pero él no te sabe comer.
Es que hay cosas que él no sabe. Si pruebas no vas a volver.
No.
Austin, baby.
Baby, porque tú sigues ahí, tan incómoda ahí. Escápate conmigo, nos vamos del país. Tú queriendo irte y él no te deja ir. Tanto gym, pero no te hace venir. No fijas tanto, deja el sarcasmo. Que sepa que no te causa un orgasmo en la habitación. Con él no sientes satisfacción. Porque sigues con él. Si borracha me confesaste que él no te lo hace bien. Tú le calientas la comida, pero él no te sabe comer. Si pruebas no vas a volver.
GAWK Radio.
Porque sigues con él. Si borracha me confesaste que él no te lo hace bien. Tú le calientas la comida, pero él no te sabe comer. Es que hay cosas que él no sabe. Si pruebas no vas a volver.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. All right, you guys, I could not find, I found one, and the subject line got me. It is a little long, but because the subject line got me, I'm going to read it. All right, then, so I'm going to read this one email tonight, and then I'm going to go into the articles you guys sent me and have a party. I got party music queued up, God damn it, and I want a party. Damn it. I want to have an international party with my talkers. All right, then, so it says, my girlfriend is a slut. Okay, before I even read this, again, if you guys got commentary on this, 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. All right. International talkers that want to chime in. First of all, let me say glad to have you. Shout out in advance to the archivers. These are the people who can't listen live because of time zone constraints or work things or people around your house or whatever. I want to let you know in advance that I appreciate you, that you go back in, you listen to the archives and share the link around. I absolutely appreciate you. And to my men that are in my public chat room, appreciate you much. And all the VIPs hitting me up behind the scenes, I appreciate you as well. Okay. My girlfriend was a slut. This is talkradio.com, by the way, TAWKradio.com/shows. All right, then. And the reason why I keep saying that, you guys would think, okay, well, why? Somebody asked me, why do you keep saying that? If we're listening to you, we know what it is. Because there's a lot of you, and God bless you, that ride around playing the archives in your car. And you said people stop you at the red lights and things and ask you, what the fuck are you listening to? Because they can't believe you're listening to these vulgar shows in your car out loud in your speakers. Again, let me say how much I love my talkers who got no shame. But this way, if you're playing me in your car in the archives, people can hear what it is you're listening to without approaching your car during COVID, and they can go into the website themselves. Okay. And Bob's your uncle and you're welcome. Okay. So it says, my girlfriend was a slut. Yeah. And this one is by Dimitri sent this in. So it says, I've been together with my girlfriend for over 6 months now. Everything was great, as it always is at the start of a relationship, and we both were really happy. But now I learned something about her I have a hard time dealing with. Apparently, she was a slut. She had many, many random guys in her past. FYI, she's 24 and I'm 22. Since she was 17, at that time, she started having sex with just random different people. That has been going on for at least 1 year, although probably longer. Now I just don't know what to do with that information, because while on one side I actually feel I could actually love her, this is just disgusting to me. I mean, everyone can do what they like, but the thought that she just got in bed, if they even made it that far, with hundreds of guys is something I have a hard time dealing with. Now, I want to ask your opinion, Cypher. How would you react to that information? Do you think I'm overreacting? Because I'm seriously thinking about ending it with her. Okay, first of all, little motherfucker. You must be new to this platform. Let me learn you a few things. First of all, 24 and 22. So this is where I say, from a psychological standpoint, men are younger than women, usually by 3 to 5 years. So effectively, your girlfriend is 29 and you are 17. Big differential. Just saying, psychologically, mentally. Now, you said you guys are both in your 20s, as I've instructed on the show before, and I will reiterate again tonight. Unless you are overtly religious, you have happened to be one of the few lucky ones who have met the love of your life the first time at the gate. What you're supposed to do in your 20s, what you are instructed to do in your 20s, what I suggest you do in your 20s is to fuck and fuck a lot. Right? Responsibly. Now, unfortunately for you millennials, it's not like it was back in the days, because I'm grown as fuck. Right? And so back in the days, if we caught something, it was like a little something that was penicillin ridden. And by God's grace, I've never had an STD. Thank you so much, Lord. I don't take that for granted at all. Anywho, yeah? Put condoms on. Now we got COVID. You guys get herpes on your mouth and all kinds of other ignorant things that happen to you. So you've got to be even more careful now. But look it. You're supposed to, in your 20s, have lots of sex. And not just sex. Interactions, right? I find a lot of you millennials are so caught up with using technology. Everything is text to speak, Zoom, this and that, instant gratification. You guys are socially inept. You really are. And so let's talk like we're grown for a minute. Like I said, we talk about reckless things on the show, but from time to time, I do try to give you guys some pearls. Put the fucking jewelry on. Yeah? You guys have to learn how to interact on a social level. So if this young lady was doing what she's supposed to be doing, right? Going out, having experiences, trying things, learning things, doing things, sharpening up her sexual prowess so that she is that bitch when you catch her in bed. Now, I'm sure you were enjoying everything she was doing. How the fuck do you think she learned? Right? Most girls are not sitting there watching porn, and even the ones that are, we understand that porn is not real, right? Nobody is going rounds and rounds and rounds. There's fluffers in between. Guys are not keeping erections for the whole hour of a fucking porn. There's people in between sucking their cock. They're changing lighting, all kinds of things, right? She's doing in actual real life terms what she's supposed to do. And not for nothing, based on what you sent me, it seems as though she did this a while ago and before she met you. It's not as though she's cheating on you to do this. So while she's giving you those great blowjobs, riding you like you're a fucking stallion and whatever else she's doing, complete cock jockey and all that stuff, how the fuck do you think she learned that? She had to practice on somebody. So I'm saying, what's really happening here, sir? What's really happening here, sir? Anyway, 347-450-3958. I see you guys got a lot to say about this. Hold on. Dimitri, let me see what these people are telling you. If I knew all this to be true, I would let her... Oh, I'm sorry. Robert says, if I knew all this to be true, I would let her go. I don't actually know I don't actually know, and I'm not you. So really, Robert, you would have an issue with knowing that her body count was high if it was done before she met you. So here's the thing then. Again, I'm not hearing him complaining that she's got any STDs. He's not saying she's stepping out on him now. They probably had one of those honest heart-to-heart conversations, which is not for everybody. I'm telling you, if you don't want to... Listen, let me tell whoever I'm going to be dating in the future. If you don't want to know, don't ask me. Right? I'm going to be painfully honest. My body count's pretty high as well. Can't keep track of what it is now, but it's pretty high. So I'm just saying, don't ever ask me that question. I'm grown as fuck. And I got 3 kids. And before I got the 3 kids, I fucked a lot. Because I take my own advice. So don't ask me dumb questions like, what's my body count? Right? Because it's high. And that's it. That's all you're going to know. right? Did I keep track? I remember 1 year keeping track of, and in 1 year it was pretty it was pretty high. I'm just saying, whatever. You know, you do these things, but that's why I'm as good as what I am now, because, you know, you get practice. Practice makes perfect is what I'm saying, you know? All right, then. So Frida says, people have different values, so I'm not sure anyone else can give you exactly the best advice for you. Example, it wouldn't bother me how many men my girlfriend had slept with in the past. I'm not curious and never even ask, but I accept that people have different values. What's important here is whether or not you consider it to be a deal breaker. I hate to sound trite, but this seems to me to be a question you have to answer for yourself. Okay, Frida, fair enough. Pumpkin says, you think she's a slut and can't or won't get over it, so let her go. She will find a guy who does not focus on her past, which is true. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if you're insulted because she's the chick with the higher body count than you because you're a guy. Do you feel you can't keep up with her? What exactly is your issue? I'd like to know. If you're listening tonight, let me know some things. Come and jump in and tell me something. So what else you guys... You guys are sending me long things. I'm not reading all this stuff. All right. It seems to be some kind of... you guys think that he is having an issue because he's not able to keep up with her in bed. I'm kind of feeling that energy too. I'm feeling like, I don't know what's his issue. I don't know. All right. So Foul Mouth says, if I was to do the math here, 17 and 23 years of age are over 100 partners and now has a boyfriend, I would be firstly questioning how the heck 100. Oh, she has 100. Oh, her body count's 100. Oh, you are in here with me. Hold on. You're sending me stuff. Oh, all right. So my problem is okay, sorry. Let me read this properly because he's here talking to me now. Give me a second, you guys. My problem is that she is now 24 and has had over 100 different partners. That's not normal to me. She went into bars, picked up guys, and then had sex with them. I did not expect a virgin, no, but someone who cares about himself doesn't just fuck with everything that walks around. And as I said, it's not about picking someone and going home. It was about one or even multiple people wherever she was. If you asked her for a blowjob and she would have given it to you. And unfortunately, this is not me making it worse than it is. This is actually like that. Personally, I just find that disgusting. Okay, there you go. So now you're telling me more information. See, I got to work with the information I'm giving. So you're saying she admitted to you that she would go to bars, pick people up and fuck them. And if they requested a blowjob or something in the bathroom, she'd do it. And so now that you know this, you're turned off by it. That makes sense to my brain now. Okay. So so you think you're in love with her. You don't know what to do. You're clearly not in love with her. Love encompasses all things. So if you were truly in love with her, you would accept her as she is, that she had a past before you. She's gone past those things. She trusted you enough to tell you this. Again, some people are not that honest with their shit. She wanted you to know what you're getting into and what the situation was. And it sounds to me as though she was coming from a broken place. You know, when you do those kind of sex acts like that and random, like I said, my body count was high, but I wasn't doing reckless things like that, right? So when you do those things, you're trying to fill a hole for something that's missing. And hopefully she's healed that, because you shouldn't be the thing that's filling in that hurt space either. Right? So hopefully she's gotten past that. And the fact that she can talk to you about this openly tells me that more than likely she has. So that's a good thing. But that is something that's a bit to digest. So you need to sit back and really analyze how deep your love goes and what's the limits on your loving. Because if you love her, love encompasses all things that hold to sickness and health is not just for marriage. If you love someone, you know, it's kind of like saying if you're dating someone and they're not feeling well, it's kind of like, ooh. But when you get better, come around. I'm saying this is something that she did, that she's owning up to, seems to be in her past. And so you have to decide what you do with that information. Nobody else will know this about her when they walk up on her. Like if you introduce her to people, they're not going to know this, right? So it's something she wanted you to know, but other people don't need to find out. You guys can keep that amongst yourself. I think it's a great and tremendous thing that she told you about this stuff. My personal opinion, which is what you're asking for at the moment, is it not? I'm just saying, and Bob's your uncle. So that's my opinion on that. And that's the feedback that was given to you by the talkers. Hopefully that information will help you. Let me play some more music here, and then we're going to get into these articles for the evening. I think I'm pacing myself pretty good. It's 9:30. So more music for my Latin people and anybody else who enjoys this kind of music. This is Fuego del Calor. This is Scott Storch, Ozuna, and Tiger here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Scott Storch. Y nos vamos a Ozuna.
Cuando salgo no quiero llegar. Tú tienes algo que me hace delirar. Yo no sé, el baile lo mezclo con el alcohol. El negro le da fuego del calor. Dime si es mejor si nos vamos a vapor. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal.
$4 million on the whip, no lie. Staring at my shorty when a bitch like mine. Only tonight, don't waste the time. Drink in my cup, bitch, don't kill the vibe. We could take it outside, hop in the ride. Pulling out garage and it look like Dubai. Mommy, fly, aye. Living in the moment, had a time of your life. You what I like, ain't got no type, no type. You in that dress and the skin tight. Dripping on your body when I'm inside. Ass got me hypnotized and it's my size, big size.
Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Mi problema es que siempre ando en high. Puerto Rico, Dominican Bay. Natural, el sistema tú lo traes. La Mercedes, un melón, flow Dubai. Se guiaron tu maíz y tu país. Si tú se la creamos, le portamos pa' Shanghai. Plato ciclón, si no échale spray. Estamos sudos, pero la movie no se cae. Ay, dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu side. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu side.
TAWK Radio. See, I'm getting better with that one. I used to play that song before when I first came on New News. I used to miss that cue all the time, and I almost missed it just now then too. Didn't I? Let me read these articles you guys sent me in really quickly because I want to party. It's party time for me. It is party time for me. All right, so let's do these quickly because, God damn it, I opened the Pandora's box. I knew I did. I had read some articles you guys had sent me before about these disgusting teachers or whatever, and I guess you guys like to hear me cussing people, so you sent me some more. So all right, I'll play along. I will play along. Let me check and see how many songs I got left here to play this evening. Let's see, 3. We've got 6. All right, it's almost party time, you guys. Party time. All right, so I'm going to change the genre of music when I come back from this. So this article, Lord, this one comes from thesun.com, written by Claudia. I can't pronounce her last name. Something with an A. Claudia A. on March 5th, 2021. Won't even butcher it. So, sex miscase. Shame teacher Candice Barber blasted beyond despicable by... Lord, let me start again. Not doing fun things with my tongue at the moment, you guys. Live radio. Okay. Sex miscaged. Lord. Shamed teacher Candice Barber blasted beyond despicable by judge as victim says he failed GCSEs after stress of ordeal. Let me tell you, let's see what this bitch did. Oh, Lord. The 35-year-old was sentenced to 6 years and 2 months in jail today after being convicted of having sex with a pupil in a field and sending him sordid topless pictures on Snapchat. Oh. The married teacher was blasted. The married mom of 3 will now spend 6 years and 2 months behind bars. Jailing Barbara at Aylesbury Crown Court today. Recorder Dhaliwal blasted, it matters not that you are a female and the victim is male. You also sent images including a topless image of yourself and a live video in which you were masturbating. All of these acts are tantamount to you grooming him and pulling him in, and with significant planning on your part. The judge continued, there's no doubt in my mind that you acted in gross breach of trust. You took advantage of a child in your care and groomed him for your own sexual gratification. You already had authority over him by the nature of your position, and to use threats to bring him down so he would comply with your demands to remain quiet. Which is what I find that you did, in my view, beyond despicable. I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, so nasty bitch. Let me give you her name again. Candice with a K. Candice Barber, mother of 3, 35 years old, and her victim was 15 years old. Now, I got to say, I absolutely agree with the judge. It does not fucking matter that it's a female, and I've told you guys this all the time. A pedophile is a pedophile is a pedophile. I could give 2 fucks if it's a man or a woman. Anyone who takes advantage of someone in that way is absolutely fucking disgusting. Miss Candice Disgusting Barber. And 6 years and 2 months. I'm wondering why the sentencing was done that way. Because I kind of feel like she needs to be in there a little longer. Or did she do it like he's 15, 6 years would make him 21, so she can't go anywhere near him until then. Now, she's tainted the entire thought of masturbating. Masturbating is a wonderful thing, wonderful tool, right? She should have done that in place of. And here you go, 15, you're married, you're cheating on your husband, the shame your children have to carry, and you're fucking someone else's child. You disgusting bitch. Really, 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 honestly and truly, you're a disgusting bitch. I will see if I can screenshot her picture and post it on my Facebook. You guys need to know exactly who this is and how to properly spell her name. Disgusting. Disgusting. I think we're going to have a pedophile wall I'm going to set up for you guys. And this young man is not impressed. So before you guys are coming at my list, oh, I had a crush on my teacher. I fucked my teacher before, blah, blah, blah. We're not talking about that. He did not appreciate this interaction. He said he was stressed beyond, he has to have, getting counseling or all kinds of things. He failed his tests and stuff afterwards. He did not want this. This is not something he wanted. He was a football player. She met him at a football ceremony. He was being awarded something. She pulled his phone number from the school records and started texting him shit. I guess she figured she wanted to be the Karen that got a hold of him before his football career kicked off. I can't tell, but it's disgusting. Disgusting and shameless. And I agree with the judge. It was despicable. Absolutely despicable, Miss Disgusting. Candice Despicable Barber. Shame on you. Pedophilic bitch. I'm just saying. And Bob's your uncle. Let's continue here as I change the genre of music right now. I'm going to play. What am I going to play? This one is the Blessed remix. Buju Banton, Fabulous, and Jadakiss here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio for the party segment. I've decided I'm calling an audible. I don't want to play. It's not play, sorry. I don't want to read the other article. Not in the mood, kind of heavy. I want to party with my talkers. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to play these last songs here. We're going to do some shout outs and things. And we're going to have a good time. Party time, party time. Blessed remix, Buju Banton, Fabulous, and Jadakiss here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Y'all know what we been through. Y'all know where we come from. But we blessed, big blessed. Buju, got you. Yo, I'm talking about struggles and setbacks, losses and get backs. Blowing through the money I should've just let stack. Then it took off, I got me a jetpack. Like I flew there Delta, but hopped on a jetpack. Upgraded my fly, updated supply. Hustle, don't sleep, I'm up late with my guy. Could be worse though, like upstate or NY. Or homies toasting to you with cups straight to the sky. Overall, we big blessed. More money, more problems like big stress. Gotta keep mommy fly, all the kids dressed. You know I'm cold with it, straight out the fridge fresh. Prayed for it, got up and parade for it. Flowing through your block, it looked like I made for it. First I freestyle, then I got paid for it. My time to shine, now they throwing shade for it. What's up?
Tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed. Tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed. Tell them so we still have life, we no stress. God light shine on we, you know what quest. Screw where your man want pray, we no press. Bless up who down when we fuck the rest. Tell them we no block like God and we no this. Only follow we like peace, so them a guess. How come we still look clean and them a mess? Eventually they will see who is watching over me.
I'm a grown man and I do what I'm supposed to do. Mama told me, show me your friends and I show you you. You can see the lies they told us be coming true. Tell them that we blessed so they know when we coming through. Soldiers no longer with us, now they live through the crew. I'm bringing the gorillas, you only bringing the glue. Think you got the answers, you really don't have a clue. Life's a write-off, but don't ever bite off more than you can chew. There's some, there's plenty, then there's few. Can't find any to spit it like I spew. We get money and stay fresh. When they ask about us, make sure you tell them that they blessed.
Tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed. Tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed. Now see me spend my last to impress. Tell them me no waste my own, me invest. Make them know me girlfriend want put in verse. Tell them me still look fine, and me still am blow them mind. So you now see me pressure no man like some piss. Now so we make our own a success. Now hesitate to protect we interest. Stay focused, me a trying to progress. Now follow them like the road and beaches. No matter where a man want talk, me careless. And this me want you digest. We a strive and a reach to be goal. Them a fight and a spite through them in control. Them a real asshole. But a long time, we a fight for a slice of the bread. Them a scheme and a dream and a wish we fi dead. But a God have we head. And I know just now, we a scream and a cheer for the team. Them a plan out fi bench we and them rule supreme. Like and them want fi clean. You can imagine, we a try move out of the shackle. Them a cry and a spy, them a try stop we clock. Yes, I walk we back. Tell them so we bless. Tell them 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 we bless.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays with your host Cypher Kai on the ones and twos as we continue here in the party section. It's party time, global party time. This one is from Miss Alakai Harley. Put it on your here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. What you want? You want to jump in that thing after a long day. Oh my gosh. When I go rush me, why you do it the right way? And the only time we act is when it's role play. You get the cake and boy, it's not even your birthday. From ever since they know me like them old beer. And you know me have to chop off for the road beer. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like it. Oh baby. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like it, I know you like it. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. Come take it off. You know exactly what I need, so I don't say you the boss, yeah, you the boss. Me I gonna make it take charge like a phone babe. You know your wife and I gonna play it like a board game. Come me the money figure, look you out the road babe. So I'm telling you, I'm happy and I'll never leave you. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like it, oh baby. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. I know you like it, I know you like it. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. I know you like when I put it on you. Me I go get a na 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 na. Boy come for the na 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 na. Me I go get a na 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 na. One miss a mention. You know I like you love me down in the tension. But you know you have me weak when the night done. And you know I keep it sweet like a rum punch. I'm telling you, I'm happy and I'll never leave you. I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. Oh baby. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. Cause I can't wait for tonight when I put this on you. Oh baby. Cause
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Friday. Shout out to Jacqueline and Melissa who were tuned in from the Bronx. Nice to have you guys. What? I love it when the New York City people turn up. We do broadcast from New York City in the United States, and I feel the need to press that because we do have a global community. So we're going to play another one here from Miss Alakai Harley in the party section of the Freaky Fridays. This one is called Take It to Them. Shout out to Mr. Ven. I know you love this song. I know you love this. This was a new a couple weeks ago. Made it into the rotation. If you guys want to have your music showcase on the show, please send us an email at sales@TAWK Radio. We can discuss our promotional packages with you. Miss Alakai Harley, Take It to Them here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Take we, I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say no trend. Take we, I go take it to them. God bless from Birmingham, turn up in a shot. Yeah, yes, funny bikini. Humble the shit, bitch, you know fit me. I'm too blessed, pray and I miss me. If I feed them, I feed them, I feed me, I feed me. So me have to work for when more. Do more one thing, no mix with drama. If I have a plan, now that me pray upon. Now sit down on the pin, pan a man. Worried how I've been the truest, so I ain't never had to worry about nobody gon' do it for me. And you know I really do this, so when I pull up on the stage, the track ain't just beneath. Bad girl, me full of harmony. I'm in a for this, a girl forget my boss, so you mean. Man, my one business and work for my thing. This I know man time in this, I got time in like slow your road. Man, now for follow trend, me just do my one thing. You're my bad for my own. And I ain't being cocky, I'm dishing out straight fucks, now I run for the throne. Then after me, I eat it. When mommy raised the queen, I've been queen since way back. Now I know my worth, and know exactly where I'm heading. I got bad mind, nobody, man, I got block my blessing like. We I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say no trend. Take we I go take it to them. God bless from Birmingham, turn up in a shot. Yeah, yes, funny bikini. Humble the shit, bitch, you know fit me. I'm too blessed, pray and I miss me. If I feed them, I feed them, I feed me, I feed me. Know that I was born to do this, so every rhythm when I touch, but I know that I get my own. I ain't tryna be no nuisance. My mother fly me from yard, it's a must that I leave. When I like touch down, them I catch out that talk. And I'm mediocre thing, you're the song off a shot. If no money now run, me have to find out for that. With a no bar, sure, you're my god, now I go flop. Now watch the face, praise God in any weather. Still I fight when my head under pressure. Take way, I go take it to them now. Watch no bad man, don't need no whole heap of friend now. Take way, I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say no trend now. Take way, I go take it to them. God bless from Birmingham, turn up in a shot. Yeah, yes, funny bikini. Humble the shit, bitch, you know fit me. I'm too blessed, pray and I miss me. If I feed them, I feed them, I feed me, I feed me. Worried how I've been the truest, so I ain't never had to worry about nobody gon' do it for me. And you know I really do this, so when I pull up on the stage, it's the track ain't just BBs. Bad girl, me full of harmony. I'm in a for this, a girl forget my boss, so you mean. Man, my one business and work for my thing. This I know man time in this, I got time in like. Take we, I go take it to them. No for them I come chat, but them not say not trend now. Remember we couldn't fly, we never have no visa. Money picking in, taking flights to a visa. Remember we couldn't fly, we never have no visa.
She's got such a unique sound. What a beautiful name. What a beautiful spirit. You guys, she's lovely. I saw her on YouTube, stumbled across her stuff. She is just stunning. I can't wait to get her to sit down with me and have a conversation. Absolutely wonderful. Her name is Miss Alakai Harley. You guys keep track of that. We're going to switch the genre again. Time for the Soca-holics. I did not forget you guys. It's like, you had all the hip-hop on and this and that. I did not forget my Soca-holics. I promise I did not forget my Soca-holics. This one is lyrical. Good energy here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
It's only good energy. Love is all me give, that is how me live. Keep it real with them, never faking it. But some people don't like when you make it. So we don't par with them, we don't par with them. We don't want no time to go on war with them. Yo, we don't par with them, we don't par with them. Keep we good energy so we stay far from them. You see a fake friend, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. We don't friend up with them, I say, oh no. We don't mix up with them. Enough of them must smile up in front your face, but them no like ya. Enough of them no wanna see you do good, though while you drive car. Enough of them no wanna see when your future getting brighter. They thought they stop me fire from burning when them snatch me lighter.
Your mother what?
Good energy, that's how me living. Real energy, that's what me giving. No enemy, no we not seeking. But some people like when you make it, so we don't power with them. We don't power with them. We don't want no time to go on war with them. Yo, we don't power with them. We don't power with them. Keep we good energy, so we stay far from them. You see a fake friend, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. We don't friend up with them, I say, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. Tell them, never dwell on nobody energy, they just a warning. So make sure you see a prayer when you rise up in the morning. Cause them no want to see when you on your feet, them while you're calling. They thought I would never rise up again when I was falling, but I want to win. Good energy, that's how me living. Real energy, that's what me giving. No enemy, no we not seeking. But some people like when you make it, so we don't power with them. We don't power with them. We don't want no time to go on war with them. No, we don't power with them. We don't power with them. Keep we good energy, so we stay far from them. You see a fake friend, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. We don't friend up with them, I say, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. Tell them, enough of them must smile up in front your face, but them no like ya. Enough of them no wanna see you do good, though while you drive car. Enough of them no wanna see when your future getting brighter. They thought they stop me fire from burning when them snatch me lighter.
Your mother what?
Good energy, that's how me living. Real energy, that's what me giving. No enemy, no we not seeking. But some people like when you make it, so we don't power with them. We don't power with them. We don't want no time to go on war with them. Yo, we don't power with them. We don't power with them. Keep we good energy, so we stay far from them. You see a fake friend, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. We don't friend up with them, I say, oh no. We don't mix up with them, oh no. Tell them.
TAWK Radio. Sorry guys, I missed that cue. God damn it. Live radio, unscripted, uncensored, and unapologetic. So, okay. Missed it by a couple seconds. Anyway, it's all about the Soulcaholics now. All about the Soulcaholics now. So, I heard I got some VIPs that are tuned in behind the scenes. Well, some VIPs have their friends and clients and stuff tuning in. So give me their names. I can shout them out for you right now. Let them feel all warm and fuzzy here on Talk Radio, right? All warm and fuzzy and jug. This is for the Soulcaholics. I did not forget ya. I think you guys are telling me for the past couple of weeks I didn't really play too much soca. You know what I'll do? I think I'm going to see if I can do an entire soca mix. Soca Afrobeats mix next week, Friday. Just for you guys. Well, no, that's not. Wait. Let me correct that. Soca, Afrobeats, reggaeton. I'll do that. I'll do like a mix of all the island vibes next week. And we'll also properly do the email extravaganza on the second half of the ABCs of Sex series. The letter J will be next week. Can't wait to hear what's in there. The next we're going to play here tonight is from Patrice Roberts and Nessa Preppy here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Patrice again, Nessa. We go kill him with the wine, girl. That's right. Hey. Splash. Body wet up, wet girl. Where the man them prefer. Drip drop on a wine and bubble. Body wet like prefer, baby. Splash. Body wet up, wet girl. Where the man them prefer. Drip drop on a wine and bubble. Body wet like prefer, baby. Splash.
What you call that sauce? Kinda wine make man what it cause. Cause them want be single. Them man want to mingle.
Where you are? Lose this. Want to taste some sweet juice, eh? Hey, I go give you the wine, but you have to work for the
Okay, we got 2 more songs for the Exalude. 2 more songs to wind up for the Exalude. I feel like I want to do a replay of something. I don't know which one though. It's like a new thing. I call an audible and I do a replay at the end of the show. Well, we do have 2 more before we get to that point anyway. This next one is called Wine Ponder Live here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio for the Socoholics.
Pretty, I say pretty in a real life. Girl, you all on the TikTok, rocking for me. Drop that thing, girl, pocket for me. In the living room, in the bedroom, don't stop, girl, walk it. And if you have a cash out, drop it for me. I promise I go deal with it, Anytime we link up, yeah, because the IG blazing up. Love when that bumper raising up. I watch until the sun rise up, moonlight come. Girl, I want if you want sun, cause the IG blazing up. You have man waking up. Girl, you DM stole it when it start bubbling. I guess I'm what you need every time you wine for life. Wine pan, start to wine for life. Wine pan, you pretty in a real life. Wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine for life. Wine pan, start to wine for life. Wine pan, you pretty in a real life. Wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan. One like, 2 like, about a million.
Freaky Friday.
2 like, about a million likes, billion likes, yeah. More likes for you, more likes, because the IG blazing up. Love when that bumper raising up. I watch until the sun rise up, moonlight come. Girl, I want if you want some, cause the IG blazing up. You have man waking up. Girl, you DM stole it when you start bubbling. I guess I'm what you need every time you wine for life. Wine for start to wine for life. Wine pan, you pretty in a real life. Wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan life. Wine pan, start to wine pan life. Wine pan, you pretty in a real life. Wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan. Real, boy, you pretty and I say you're pretty in a real life. Because the IG blazing up. Love when that bumper raising up. I watch until the sun rise up. Moonlight come. Girl, I want if you want sun, cause the IG blazing up. You have man waking up. Girl, you DM stole it when you start bubbling. I guess I'm what you need every time you wine for life. Wine pan, start to wine for life. Wine pan, you pretty in a real life. Wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine for life. Wine pan, start to wine for life. Wine pan, you pretty in a real life. Wine pan, start to wine pan, start to wine pan. Boy, you pretty. I say you're pretty in a real life.
CAWK Radio's Freaky Fucking Fridays. And we got one more, the Exalude for the evening. The Exalude for the evening. It's going to be Deserve It All by Jadelle. I'm still trying to figure out which song I want to do a replay of, because I feel like I want to replay something. But I'll figure that out after this one. This one is Deserve It All by Jadelle here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Yes, up you woman then.
Every man I will hold you tonight, yeah. Girl, you body right, but they kinda tune you, baby. Party all day, me like that life. Champagne popping, me want no lie, yeah. Me only want it tonight, yeah, yeah. Whether you a bad girl in a sheet, yeah, or you think one time just between you, or you want to settle and hold on, settle and hold on. Whether you the rough or the slow down, don't let them tell you what you can't do now. Can't go, can't go, can't go. You should have it all, like on your wine and your body up. You can spend it
body tight. You can have anything, spend money. Them cannot judge you for the things you do. Girl, pull up with your crew and go hard, go hard. Whether you a bad girl in a sheet, yeah, or you link one time just between, yeah, or you want to settle and hold on, settle and hold on. Whether you're the rough or the slow down, don't let them tell you what you can't do now. Girl, go, girl, go, girl, go. You should have it all, like when you're winding your body up, you can spend it all. Girl, come and rock out your waist non-stop. Anytime, anywhere, nana. Anytime, anywhere, nana. Girl, you find everything, nana. Girl, you so, girl, you so. Girl, you deserve all of it. You deserve all of it. Wind to the ground and turn it around and stick out your tongue like you. Girl, just wind your body up and just spin it like a top. Wind to the ground and turn it around your bottom like you deserve it all.
TAWK Radio, okay, and the Audible, that one for the evening. I'm going to replay Fuego del Calor for Mr. JG tonight on the Freaky Fridays. The replay of the evening is Fuego del Calor here on the Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Cuando salgo no quiero llegar. Tú tienes algo que me hace delirar. Yo no sé, el baile lo mezclo con el alcohol. El negro le da fuego del calor. Dime si es mejor si nos vamos a vapor. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal.
$4 million on the whip, no lie. Staring at my shorty when a bitch like mine. Only tonight, don't waste the time. Drink in my cup, bitch, don't kill the vibe. We could take it outside, hop in the ride. Pulling out garage and it look like Dubai. Mommy, fly, aye. Living in the moment, had a time of your life. You what I like, ain't got no type, no type. You in that dress and the skin tight, Dripping on your body when I'm inside. Ass got me hypnotized and it's my size, big size.
Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Mi problema es que siempre ando en high. Puerto Rico, Dominican Bay. Natural, el sistema tú lo traes. La Mercedes, un melón, flow Dubai. Seguillaron tu maíz, tu país. Si tú se la creamos, le portamos pa' Shanghai. Plato ciclón, si no échale spray. Estamos sudos, pero la movie no se cae. Ay, dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu side. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos trae. Me gustan de tu side.
TAWK Radio's Freaky Fridays with your host, Cypher Kai. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You got 2 hours and change out of me tonight. Don't be greedy. Don't start sending me the crying emojis either. I'm not falling for it this evening. I'm not falling for it. So tonight has been the ABCs of sex series, the letter I. Next week, we're going to continue with the letter J, the ABCs of sex series, the letter J. I will also pull some emails so we can do the email extravaganza next week as well. And you guys are telling me now you can't wait till next week to hear the music, and I haven't done a Saturday music mix in a while. So here's what we'll do. If you have a small business, I'm going to do a special promotion for talk radio listeners who own a business. I'm going to do small business Saturdays next week. We will give you guys special, very, very low promotional rates to get your business shouted out on the show next week. So no matter what you do, if you are a photographer, personal trainer, masseuse, barber, author, whatever it is, if you know someone with a small business, we have a very, very, very special rate next week. Hit us up this week at sales@tawkradio.com to find out what the special price is. And I'll know you listen to this broadcast, so you simply say Small Business Saturday. That will get you the special promotional rate, Small Business Saturday. Right? So send that over if you have any friends that have a business that want to get it promoted. We do have a global reach and we have a lot of fun. And why not just spend your money with another Black-owned business, right? Black-owned business. Get your invoices, tax time, write it off on your taxes for marketing expenses, whatever you need to do. So Small Business Saturday, next week Saturday, will be at 12 p.m. That one will be very tame. So that's what we're going to do. Be respectful of your business, right? So I'm going to do a show where it's just music and shout outs. So no curse words, none of that stuff. Once you get a promotional ad with us, you can have your people listen as well. We'll just be playing some music, giving some shout out to the businesses. Like I said, special promotional rate. Hit us up with an email, sales@tawkradio.com, and put in the subject line Small Business Saturdays. So I'll know to give you the special promotional rate when you reach out to us. Yes. So we're going to have a good time next week, you guys. So whatever it is that you do, reach out to us, be a part of this movement. It's going to be wonderful. The slots are limited, so you want to get in while the getting's good. Get in while the getting's good. If you came into the show late, feel free that when I shut the broadcast off, just go back onto the website or back on your mobile device or whatever, reload the page and everything will start from the beginning for whatever you missed. Yes. So I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, by God's grace, and then Friday for the Freaky Fridays, and for Small Business Saturday next week, Saturday. Yes. Have a great weekend, you guys. Be safe, my lovelies.